Okay, everyone, this is Jim Delicali. Going to talk about the Aries new moon here in 2011. It's going to happen on April 3rd at 10:33 a.m. This moon is it. I'm going to be very serious in what I have to tell you, so I hope you take it and do something with it. Remember, when we get to April, the sun goes back in the sign of Aries every year, and it's new beginnings. And this is a new beginning for you. We're going to have 6 planets in Aries. Mars, Uranus, Sun, and Moon, of course, will be together because it's a new moon. Jupiter and Mercury. That's a lot of energy in the sign of Aries. There's beginnings everywhere, and it's time. New moon, we manifest. The moon, your past. The sun, where we're trying to go, are together from our perspective here on Earth. And there's no better time to tap into what you know, to utilize all of that, and then put it together to move towards where it is you want to go. Being in Aries, this is what we do. We do not have the end in sight. Remember that. But it's time to go. You're going to feel this. And when we get to April 3rd, you are not going to be passive. The reason I say that is, one, we have 6 planets in Aries, but we got 2 very powerful planets that are going to aspect by sign all of these planets heavily. Heavily, heavily, heavily. These are major aspects that we're going to be dealing with. Pluto is going to be squaring all of these. And when a planet squares another planet in astrology, it's karmic. These are deeds that we must handle, energies we must handle to move forward. Pluto's been in Capricorn for a couple of years now, and I've been talking to my group and talking about how Pluto is transformation. It destroys anything that doesn't withstand the test of time to rebuild it, to hopefully improve it, to get it to last or maintain some semblance of existence through long periods of time. Any new concept that is, a fad or a trend, Pluto don't like it. It destroys those energies. So think about that as we move forward. That's why I've talked about gold and silver forever. Gold and silver have withstood the test of time as a value, and I'm not going to get into money much here, but it's one of the things I've talked about, and why I've talked about it is because Pluto being in Capricorn, the last of the Earth signs, and now that it's going to square all these planets for beginnings, we are going to have to address quite a bit of what we've done and how and why we've got to where we are. That's one of what we're going to be dealing with. The other thing, which is going to be just as important, in my opinion, is going to be that Saturn is going to be still in Libra. We're dealing with relationships and balance, of course, and I've been talking about that, but it is going to be exactly opposite this new moon at 13 degrees of Libra. The new moon and the sun, moon and sun will be at 13 degrees Aries. It's going to be exactly opposite. So anytime we deal with oppositions now in astrology, we deal with extremes. So Pluto is the transformer. It brings death and destruction for rebirth and miracles. And Saturn is the planet that is the teacher. So what happens when we deal with Saturn is we're restricted. We have to learn. There's lessons here. And we need to really say, all right, what do I need to do? That's what this moon is going to be all about. It's going to be about, what am I going to change? What am I going to do from my perspective? You will not walk away from this without having to do something. I really want to get that point home to everybody here, because this is an amazing moon. I pulled this up last month, and I said, I've got to get this out early to everybody. There's going to be, you think uprisings right now and the chaos that's going on now, you think that is just crazy. You wait till we get to April 3rd. It's going to be full tilt. It would not surprise me if there hasn't been some type of war, of major war, world war, that has begun. It would not surprise me at all if that's happened. It would not surprise me if things are totally different. We're looking at end of February right now, are totally different by the time we get to April 3rd. in the U.S. as well. So get ready. It's time to take action. I put some information on the other moons out tonight. I'm hoping you have time to watch these. But this moon right here on April 3rd, this is the one. This is where we're going to manifest where it is we're going. And I've not seen this much power combined over a couple year period. This one, as I've talked about, us being in the middle. This is it. We're at the very heart of the middle of all this, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So if you have any questions, ypie2012.com. That's ypie2012.com. Don't hesitate to get back with me. To ask questions, to comment. Again, I'm looking to improve here. I see all this coming up. There is going to be so much going on. It's going to be crazy. This is going to be fun because this is what we came for. I believe every one of us know we came here for this because this is where we're going to put our imprint on where it is we want to go. We have more say so than ever now, and I think everything I talked about in the outside world is happening within you. You feel it bubbling up. You know this cannot be avoided, and you know that yeah, it's like you're preparing yourself. You're getting ready. So as this moon comes in, we get close. Who are you? What are you? What makes you you? What makes you tick? What makes you feel alive? That's the stuff we're going to be answering here. You don't need an answer of where you're going to take it or where it's going to go. You just need to tap into that passionate, that soulful energy that you have, that power that you brought with you, and we need it. I'm giving you mine, trust me, but we're going to need you to give it to us, what you have. So I'm looking forward to this and looking forward to seeing everybody and watching the progress because everybody's been amazing these last couple of years. So, yeah, thank you for watching. You can comment back on my channel here, my YouTube channel. Thanks again, and take care.